Hi everybody, and welcome to the Crafty Apothecary Garden. I'm Amanda and I'm growing in Zone 8A in Atlanta, Georgia, and today we're going to go do our weekly garden tour. So I'm starting outside first. Not much has gone on this week. I did harvest some bush beans on the outdoor garden. I harvested tomatoes in the indoor garden, and everything is looking good. So come on and join me on this tour. All right, let's start with the zinnias. There's a planted over here in the raised bed. I didn't even think these were ever going to grow, but they're really looking really pretty. I wish I would have planted more, but hey, this is my first year really trying to garden outside. Over here, the broccoli is starting to look real good and lush. Everything is growing. I haven't had too much fresh pressure on the new ones that I planted out here. I just don't know if I'm gonna get anything, but hey, we'll see how that's gonna work out. Over here is the Brussels sprouts. It's looking really good. Everything is growing. Like I said, not too much fresh pressure over here. The strawberries, I actually have flowers still coming in around here and everything. I think I even saw a strawberry over here the other day. And here's some more flowers right there. And I actually have pulled off a few strawberries. Most of these are alpine strawberries, and I have a few everbearing in here. I planted a couple of nasturtiums. That seemed like that's about done. So then I got one down here at the bottom. Then over here we have our spinach, and it's looking really, really good on top. And this was the first set of broccoli that I planted. And you see it had a lot of pest pressure on it. And so did these down there. And what else? Over here. But that one's starting to come back, but it still got eaten up really bad. Then here, the carrots are looking pretty good at the top here. And down here, we got our Brussels sprouts. Those got a lot of pest pressure, as you can tell, but they're still coming along just fine. Over here is the bush beans. Like I said, I did pick all of those, but I still got a lot of new flowers coming in. So hopefully I may get another round of these before I have to pull them. And this is some more broccoli over here. I don't know why the leaves are starting to turn colors. I'm not sure what's going on. But hey, we just gonna keep growing and see how everything works out. And here is the other broccoli. It's doing good. Over here, so you can see that. And then here are my other little zinnias in my flower bed. Those are looking really good. And then just everything, the cranberry bushes. I was thinking about pulling this lavender over here, but I'm not sure. I still need to get out here and plant my garlic. Back over here with the pansies, they are doing good. Hopefully I'll be able to get these moved in maybe another week or so into the green stalks out there in the front of the yard. This is over here on my side porch. It doesn't get a whole lot of light over here now since it's the fall time, but I'm just gonna keep them over here for a little while longer, then I'll probably move them. All right, y'all, we're gonna start over here with the herbs today. I finally did get around to cutting some of them, but not all of them. I did the lemongrass, I did the lemon balm, and I did the peppermint. But I still have not got over here to the tulsi, the spearmint, or the lemon mint. But definitely gotta get to those this week. All right, we over here with the Roma tomato and the pepper plant. These Romas are starting to I don't know what's going on. They half look good and half look bad with some of these leaves, but I do have some flowers coming in, as you can see. So hopefully I start to see some fruit produce. The peppers are doing really, really good. Those are getting much bigger, and they're coming in. I have starting to have new flowers on some of them. Here go a few there. I got a lot of new little baby peppers that have come in. See, I had one right here. So these are doing pretty good. There's lots of, like I said, lots of new flowers and lots of new baby peppers coming in. Then we had the tomatoes. I did harvest some of these again this week because I had lots more turning red, and I have a lot more green ones on here that need to turn red also. And this plant is just growing just however it wants to grow. And over here, everything is, like I said, it's looking really good. Now this cucumber plant, I harvested quite a few of those last week, but I am having a issue with spider mites. I've been spraying with the neem oil, but I don't know. I keep having this issue with the spider mites on my cucumber. It's the only thing that is affected by spider mites. And when I used to grow my bush beans inside, those will always get spider mites, but I don't know how to prevent this. And my main goal is just to keep it from spreading to the rest of the plants. Everything down here is still, it hasn't germinated, but these are going to be, one is the eggplant and the other one is the chotito peppers. All right, over here, lots of new flowers and lots of peppers coming in. I did harvest some of these last week, and you see how many more I have coming in. So this is looking really good. I probably need to start pulling some of these because there's so many of them. Microgreens are doing good. Oh, I thought this was gonna die on me. This what is this one? A bunching onion, the white one. I thought it was gonna die on me, but it didn't. The other one, it's trying down here, but I really can't tell. And then the garlic chives and the regular chives, and then my sage and marjoram and oregano. This is the other pepper plant. This is the candy cane, the striped candy cane chocolate pepper plant. So that's doing pretty good. I don't know what's going on with this curly parsley. It has just died on me, so I need to take that out. This Italian parsley is doing good, and this is celery. It's starting to come on in. It's starting to look good. Then my other little mini jungle over here. This is the oregano, basil. What is this one? I think this is the tarragon, which is I really must cut. As you can see, it's past the light. And then here is the summer savory. Then over here is my petunia. It finally germinated, so I'm glad to see that. I love to have pretty flowers inside. Last but not least is my celery. I actually keep these type of things in here in this room where it's cooler, and I keep a ceiling fan going at all times to make sure it's really getting enough airflow. But as you can see, the lettuce is growing real good over here. It's almost time for me to cut that, and the tossed choy over here is just doing its own thing. You see how big and pretty it's starting to get. I said I was gonna cut it, but I need to go ahead and cut it now. So I'll probably be getting to doing that one day this week. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this garden tour. We harvested some beans this week. We harvested some herbs, a lot of herbs, and I still got more to do. And we harvested some tomatoes, and still need to get my garlic planted out and get these pansies moved to the green stalks. But if you enjoyed this video, Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, live, love, laugh, and grow. Until next time, bye.